So about 5 days ago, Donald Trump said all Somalians living in America are garbage. And he said the country of Somalia is garbage, and these garbage human beings living in America, the Somalian community, should go back, quote unquote, to Somalia, to what he called hell. Now, when he talks like that, he, of course, creates a permission structure for other people in the MAGA movement to share their own racist views, their own hatred, in the same way that when he talks disparagingly about women, or talking about grabbing them by the genitals or calling them piggy or whatever, he gives permission for people to use similar language. When he talks about Tim Walz being a quote unquote retard, now you see that word being bandied about freely within the MAGA movement. This movement continues to cravenly conform itself to the image of this depraved antichrist figure. And here's another example of that, sadly. So this was just from 2 days ago, I believe on Friday in Wisconsin. A Somalian couple goes to Cinnabon, and then this woman begins to insult them and refuses to serve them, so they begin to film her. I'm going to play the clip. If you haven't seen it yet, it's very unpleasant, but I think we need to understand what we're grappling with. But then I really want to talk about the response, which has been shocking. Well, probably not shocking at this point, but certainly very disappointing. Let's start with the clip and then we'll debrief it from there.
That's nigger. I am racist.
So idiot for
And
real.
you are a nigger.
You are an idiot. No,
I
I'm
am
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruin your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about
Bye.
you talking about respect? You talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you
Suck
fucking look
it.
like.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking ugly bitch? Get the fuck out of my
Ugly?
face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You
Okay, so that's the clip that was posted online. What is incredible there is like how overt this person is in their racism. It turns out her name is Crystal. And yeah, so Crystal went viral and she was fired by the Cinnabon franchise, within hours of this coming to light. What you might think at that point would be that this would be Crystal's great regret in life, that she acted in such a craven, evil, depraved, racist manner and went viral and would be known in perpetuity online as racist Crystal from Wisconsin. But we live in the Trump era. So Crystal, within hours, had become a she had become a new star, a rising star in the MAGA evangelical Christian movement. Believe it or not, yeah, evangelical Christian. So within hours of Crystal going viral and then losing her job, some concerned evangelical Christian citizen. Okay, I don't know what Crystal's religious views are, and I don't know the views of this fellow Tom Hennessy who set up this fundraiser. What I do know is that Give, Send, Go was founded by evangelical Christians 10 years ago to, I think their mandate was to spread the love and light of Jesus or something to that effect. And for the last 10 years, so interestingly, this was set up as an alternative to GoFundMe for evangelical, catering to the evangelical and conservative Christian crowd. And it, for the last 10 years, has endlessly sponsored people from the far right. So it's become known as an alt-right fundraising site. And yet, Give, Send, Go has raised hundreds of millions of dollars over the last 10 years. And every donation, there's like a 2.7 to 2.9% surcharge on the donation. So GiveSend goes making a lot of money here, I think. In the case of Crystal, somebody set this account up and look at the amount it has raised. The new goal is $109,000. Within a day, it has raised $59,000. In fact, I'm recording this at 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday morning Mountain Time. And I checked an hour ago, it was at $56,000. So within 1 hour, she's making $3,000 an hour at this point. And here's what it says. Meet Crystal, hardworking white mom. doing her job at Cinnabon. It's very important that we know she's white. Hardworking white mom doing her job at Cinnabon. Two Somali customers decided to make her shift hell with intimidation. Now, this is what we call DARVO. DARVO is when abusers deflect the allegation against them and they attack the person they targeted, and thereby they reverse victim and offender. So DARVO, DARVO. And that's what is happening with this ad. It's classic Darvo. So the Somalians that simply wanted to buy a cinnamon bun and a coffee are now being presented as attacking this hardworking white mom who simply responded in exhausted exasperation with her racist tirade. It says two Somali customers decided to make her shift hell with intimidation. Instead of banning the offenders and backing their employees, Cinnabon fires Crystal to keep the nons happy. We're not letting this slide. Funds go to make sure Crystal lands on her feet after this betrayal. No white person, capital white, should lose their job by refusing to be harassed by Somalians. And then you look at the donation comments, heart, stay strong. All these anonymous givers, yeah, they better be anonymous. So if you are working at a Cinnabon and you use the N word and you use a middle finger and you replicate a sex act as you refuse to serve two black minority visible minority customers, you become a new star of the far right evangelical movement, and you raise 50, $60,000 within a day. I mean, who knows where this fundraiser is going to end up? Now, some people have been saying, I've been seeing online, well, how can Give, Send, Go do this? They've been doing this for years. Give, Send, Go was the major site raising money for Kyle Rittenhouse. They were the major site raising money for the January 6th criminal insurrectionists. They were raising money for anti-vax conspiracy theories. And they are all based on their mandate to spread the love and light of Jesus. Now, I don't know. Look, obviously, there are some evangelicals that are going to be appalled at this, but this racism is absolutely malignant and it's in the heart of evangelicalism today. There are thousands of groups that go to Give, Send, Go and um, fundraise for their short-term missions trip because they don't want to use GoFundMe. And at the same time, Give, Send, Go is the alt-right and neo-Nazi fundraising site. So this tells you a lot, I think, about the current wicked and depraved state of American white evangelicalism.